Yo, hello. I was gonna watch it. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna watch one cop slot video. Wanna just to wait until people like join in and shit. You know. Also, I'm gonna start the chat and just do the start.
Something happened to Nancy.
We can't find her.
She's missing right now, and she had hit her head on the hardwoods, and we've all talked to her, and she just wasn't right.
I just worry because of that head injury.
No?
She just
Loud,
was
right?
not Nancy.
Oh my God.
On April 3rd, 2025, a 74-year-old grandmother leaves her Michigan home to hit the casino, then vanishes without a trace. But just as the search reaches a standstill, an unbelievable discovery changes everything.
That close. Unbelievable. That's just wild.
The following is based on
That's
official
crazy.
police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On Friday, April 4th, 2025, Norton Shores officers meet with a man named Robert, who has concerns about his elderly neighbor.
Well, the other day, I come by here and Nancy's garage door's open.
Are you the neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we came and went, and last night the garage door was still open. Today, the garage door is still open, and she don't do that. And whenever she goes to check the mail, and she locks her doors.
Okay.
And that door was open. You said it was.
Yeah. She had a fall yesterday.
How old is
hit
she?
her
2
head.
days ago.
Yeah, Wednesday. It was
2 days
Wednesday.
ago. How old is
She's
she?
64. Or,
64.
excuse me, 74.
74. Okay.
The 74-year-old grandmother, Nancy Bloomquist, lives alone. Though they share that the house is slightly less tidy than Nancy likes to keep it, nothing inside leads them to believe there was a break-in or foul play.
Yesterday, she called me and she kept saying, "I'm waiting for you to get here so you can go to Little River." And I said, "We're not going to the casino. You need to go to the doctor or call your doctor's office. You need to stay home."
So you said she had a
Did
fall
what
recently. She hit her head
What's
on
the remote?
Wednesday.
And she wasn't right.
What does not right mean? Can you help me clarify that a little
Is
bit?
it a new remote?
Talking,
I've never
like
seen it
she had a stroke.
before.
I even told her, look at your pupils in the mirror.
I
You
did
said
too.
you did.
According to her friend Julie and her cousin Kelly, not only has she missed work every day since hitting her head, she also failed to show up for a luncheon that she organized for today. Robert speaks with the casino on speakerphone, hoping that she may be there.
She's always at the casino, so she hasn't wanted to try to go to the casino yesterday.
Bloomquist.
And she wins.
Yep, Bloomquist.
I don't know how somebody could get so lucky.
Unfortunately, the casino tells Robert they'll have to call him back, leaving them with no answers.
Really, man?
Suddenly, another neighbor approaches the group.
Hello.
Something happened to Nancy.
Well, if somebody
can't
didn't go, it'd be
find
hard
her.
to
She's
find
missing
them, right?
right now.
She left it.
Yesterday afternoon.
No, this morning.
This morning.
Yes. Went to the mailbox. That was like 10:30, and left. And then I noticed her garage door was open.
Yeah, there's mail in the mailbox.
Okay, that is weird.
The neighbor's story offers hope that the situation isn't as bad as they feared, but Nancy's friend remains deeply concerned.
I just worry because of that
Get a
head
dog.
injury. She just was not Nancy.
The officer contacts dispatch and relays what he's learned, and faces a difficult choice given the circumstances.
Do you believe her life is in danger? I don't.
I mean, possibly due to her suffering a head injury. Maybe
these
she's
are like
not in the right
impossible
headspace, but I
situations,
can't for sure say that she's a danger to herself as of right now.
Right.
Before making a decision, the officer tries calling Nancy's phone.
Bueno.
Hello, is Nancy there? And like that. That's her phone number? No. Okay, we're good.
But even after trying the correct phone number, calls to Nancy go directly to voicemail.
Maybe
What?
she's on a hot streak at the casino.
Oh my god, I can't.
Decided to go heater. You guys don't want to come with me? Just wanted to go AWOL.
Good one.
Yeah. They're not gonna like the answer you asked for.
Unfortunately, we're not at the grounds of she's in immediate danger, so we can't ping her phone.
Even with the head injury?
Right. We need to prove that if this phone call doesn't happen, she's most likely going to die, which we are not at that point because we have to violate her rights and immediately contact her
So
agency. We're not
lame,
there.
dude.
We already called.
Yeah, what they mean by that is that they can't coerce them to make a fucking statement.
Chad, this is why you
would give
loosen
them
the
what they need
laws.
to make that call, right? But if they want, I mean,
There's so many laws nobody gives a fuck about.
Right? But if these
Chad,
guys want to make decisions sound worse,
why
on
is it in the
purpose,
government's
right, and maybe
interest to
dramatize a little bit,
protect
yeah,
your
it's not-
privacy?
it's
They
not-
shouldn't
well, it's
protect your
kinda illegal,
privacy.
but
You
it's
should
not
do that
fully legal
yourself.
to
I
care
mean,
much.
are you a fucking
You do that,
idiot?
and then it could ping it,
Are
and
you
it goes fine.
are you a
And it goes,
retard? Are you a
what's supposed to
retard or
go,
what?
what's supposed to-
Dude,
Can't do that. What
you,
we can
if
do
you're
is
in your
send it out
house
to be a
and you
well
want to
in
be
the entire
private,
county.
how
So
about you
every
lock yourself in
county,
your house and
every
never come out?
officer in the county will have
The moment you
notification
step
telling
outside
them
your
to
house,
look
you're
for
not
a car and
private.
look
The
for
moment
her
you
and check
open
on her
up,
if you see her.
you know,
Stop
a
her,
fucking
check on her,
browser
make sure
page,
everything's
you're not
okay.
private.
And then if her car's parked
How are you
anywhere,
gonna expect
abandoned
yourself to be
anywhere, found
private? Like,
anywhere,
you
we
go
don't know
to
because
the
it's gonna be a well
library,
attached to
you
it.
expect
The
people to
officer
respect
obtains a
your
description of
privacy. You're in this
Nancy's
public
car,
space,
a
you
white
fucking retard.
2024 GMC Terrain with a Michigan
So
plate.
stupid.
Though it leaves
Actually,
them with
so
no
stupid.
comfort, all they can do is wait. By Saturday morning, April 5th,
Well, let's check
Nancy
it.
still hasn't
Yeah,
made it
Josh, you
home.
just remove the law that protects people's
No,
privacy. I
we know.
mean,
We've,
it's
we've
so
been looking
simple.
into her
Just
location.
remove the law.
We do
Very
know that
very
she's
easy.
up. She went up to.
Yeah, you could
the
have
casino
protected the lady,
yesterday.
but nah,
They
you
checked
let her
hotels in
fucking
the
die
area,
somewhere in the
and
woods.
they
It's a
checked
good
with her
one,
brother
man.
up in Traverse City. She's not there with him. So
Just so some fucking
that's
MAGA
as much
tard
information as we
retard
know.
can
Oh my god.
not be mauled
just wait and
for
hope she shows
10
up.
minutes and then mauled 10 minutes later
Okay.
because he's a fucking
By the late
retard.
afternoon of April 5th,
He's gonna be
there's
mad
still
about
no sign of
anything.
Nancy,
He's gonna-
and officers have
It's not
given
the
no
privacy, he's
alerts
gonna mad about the
indicating
fucking
Nancy's car
immigrants.
is past
It's not
any
that, he's
license
gonna be
plate
mad about
readers.
the fucking,
Given the
like
circumstances, an officer
the gun
contacts
laws,
Nancy's brother
then he's
and
gonna be
asks him
mad
to fill
about
out a
the
missing persons form.
there's no
When he arrives to meet
appeasing
with them,
these
he
people,
learns
dude.
their timeline for her disappearance
You can't.
has been very wrong.
What?
This neighbor,
Right?
Jamie,
If they misbehave, instead of appeasing them and trying to keep them quiet, how about you just fucking punish them hard?
my sister would
John,
never leave
the only
home
thing
to
that
leaving the
the
door
only way
open, so it's
adults
not of her
learn is
right mind,
through
but anyway,
punishment.
she saw that
John,
both
being
Thursday-
good to people
Thursday
and
evening,
positive
and also
reinforcement
Thursday
only
evening,
works in
and
childhood.
then also
It doesn't work in adults.
Friday morning.
If
Right.
adults
Kinda
do
indicate
wrong,
Nancy did not come back here
what
on
you do
Thursday
is
night, so the
you
neighbor over
punish
here
them and you punish them hard.
probably had their
Like,
days confused.
hard.
Though the neighbor
Right?
claimed he saw Nancy's car leave at 10:30 a.m. on the Friday.
If a
of
guy
the family's
steals, you
initial
bankrupt him.
report,
It's like if a guy
the
kills,
reality
you
is
send him
that
to the
she
diamond
never
mines
made
in
it home
Congo.
from the casino
Or
the day
if a
before.
guy drives
A
while
sudden
drunk,
call to the Little
you send him to the
River Band of
sugarcane
Ottawa Indians
fields.
Police Department
If
brings a pivotal update.
If a guy refuses to work, I mean, you hang him in public. It's very easy, right? You just make an example out of them. So others don't misbehave and don't stop acting fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
wow. Yeah, she was lost. Yeah.
But then she did get to her vehicle about 5:40 and then was observed leaving the property and heading south on US 31.
Oh, thank you for that information. So that was about 5:40, you said?
Yep, 5:40 p.m.
As Nancy never made it home after leaving the casino, this means she hasn't been seen on cameras or heard from in roughly 47 hours. If her head injury was worse than anyone realized and she truly suffered a stroke, every hour could mean the difference between life and death. Just as the trail runs cold at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 6th, a breakthrough sends the case in a new direction. Norton Shores officers are alerted by the Mason County Sheriff's Department that a landowner has discovered a damaged vehicle about 30 feet into the woods, 13 miles south of Little River Casino. Though the car is so heavily burned that the VIN and license plate are illegible, trail cameras captured what appeared to be Nancy walking away from the burning car and further into the woods at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday night, 3 days earlier. K-9 units and multiple drone operators are dispatched to the area, and it isn't long before a drone operator sees a possible person lying in the woods.
Oh my God! Look at
Doggy.
that. That is just shows how hard it is. Still alive. Yes. Nancy?
the fuck?
What is she doing?
Well, unfortunately, your car kind of barbecued.
I know.
But we'll get you up and get you warm, okay?
I've been cold for days.
Yeah.
For days.
Are you hurt?
What is she doing? Just stand up and walk, buddy.
I'm just freezing.
Dude,
According
just
to the
walk.
Mason County Sheriff, it rained
What is
heavily
she
the night
doing?
of Nancy's disappearance,
Bro, what
and
the
temperatures
actual
plunged below freezing, adding a layer of suffering to her
Dude,
terrifying
what is she doing?
experience.
Somebody grab her money.
Is she paralyzed?
Yeah, we got it.
We got it. We found it for you.
Dude, what's with her leg?
Put
It's
it in
like
your pocket. I'm gonna zip your pocket up.
it's like decomposing or some shit. What the
You
fuck
think
is
maybe you
that?
could stand up if we help you?
You want us to get a mega mover and just slide her out of here? Make it move. I can grab one.
You know,
Might as well. I don't know if she's gonna be hurt or not.
How
about you just sit tight?
If the car burned, it would take a long time to burn because it has rubber and shit, right? And whatnot. I mean, I'm sure it burned for a long time. Problem is, there's been a lot of smoke. The landowner would have seen that. I mean, you know, the smoke.
We're gonna get something to help you, okay? We don't want you to get any hurt any more than you already
Yeah,
are.
it's kind of sussy, dude.
I can't find my house.
I know.
We'll help you do that.
We're gonna make sure we get you home.
This is my home, but I can't find the house.
I know. We'll get you it.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets a little tricky out here.
With Nancy showing signs of confusion and disorientation, getting her to a hospital quickly is critical. However,
Is
an
she,
ambulance won't be
demented?
able to drive to their location.
Is she
Instead, an
demented?
officer races to get one of the police SUVs.
Well, I'm glad we found you.
Did you find your phone? I have
No.
a phone that slipped out of my hand.
Oh, did it?
I can't find it. I have to call Bob.
But how does
and
it make
ask him where
sense
my
though?
house was.
She's demented.
I don't know if it
That was your house.
Just walking right
go
here.
away or what.
We would have walked right past her.
I can't find the driveway either.
I know. We'll help you
No,
though.
no. Just gonna keep it off your dumbass.
Quite the adventure you've been on.
Horrible.
Yep. You got one heck of a story for your grandson.
The officers carefully load Nancy onto a mega mover, a device designed to rescue patients in areas that are inaccessible to stretchers. As a team, they carry Nancy towards the clearing.
All right. We're just going to take a break.
What's just cold? Or your leg bothering you?
My hip.
Your hip?
That makes sense.
Find the house. I fall. I trip over something. Oh, that hurt.
That close. Unbelievable. That's just wild.
And I come up, about right up here, as I look down along the swamp, come up. How you doing, Nancy?
Call the boss.
I mean, she didn't
found her.
fly over
She's
with
alive.
thermals, but you know.
Yeah. She was like 100 yards into the woods from where we were. The drone captured it, and so it was like 10 of us going out into the woods. It's like 8 of us walked past her, and someone's like, here she is. She was underneath some, like a tree that had fallen. So she's talking and everything. We just moved her out on a mega mover, and we got an ambulance on the way. So, yeah.
Yo,
pretty
get-
wild.
What happened with it then?
After
Got
carefully
your
loading her
breath,
into the back of an
mate.
SUV, Nancy was transported to the main road and into an
So
ambulance.
fast.
And officers called to inform the family that their loved one had been found alive
What happened with the
and was
car?
on her way to the hospital. The Mason County Sheriff later explained in an interview that on her way home from the casino, Nancy got twisted around, winding up in the driveway of a seasonal home. As she tried to get back to the main road, her car became disabled and caught fire.
What?
He added the person who owns the seasonal property rarely visits, and it was blind luck that the homeowner happened to come home and find the car on their property.
I don't know how somebody could get so lucky.
Despite enduring freezing temperatures at night and without access to food or water for all 3 days, 74-year-old Nancy
Maybe
Bloomquist
the car got
ultimately
stuck and she
recovered
just
from the
floored
harrowing
it.
ordeal. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering
Try kind of
case
a nothing
files that
burger.
rarely come
What
to
did it
light,
most of?
you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on
I'll
YouTube
also watch
also
this
include
one,
early
yeah.
access to
That's
select
bad.
new videos.
What? No, I
Did
mean,
it-
maybe it
did-
got stuck.
was
floored-
always the
she floored
cock
it.
dads
IRPM caused the high temps.
that
it caused a
immediately
whole
sort
fire.
of bring
It's
out
gonna-
their their background in the military or something. It's so
Late on a
cringy.
win-
Dude, it's so
Oh, yeah,
performative.
here
It's just
goes
cope,
all the sloppy toppy.
you know?
And then he shoots her a couple more times to finish her off. Yep. It's just a completely 100% justified. Absolutely rip fucking bozo. Anybody watching this clip, and again, you think about if you're the police officer, you hear the engine revving, you hear the wheels spinning, and the car is going directly.
I think this was like 8 months ago, or I don't know how many months. Oh yeah, this was 8 months ago.
Even see him, he's not. You can even see him. He's not really would defend Trump execute.
Yo. You don't even have to ask me what I think about this. The chat already knows what I think about this. You don't know why? Because we watched so many. How many videos of people getting shot in their vehicle have we watched on this? Literally on Twitch.
Chat, Factorio sucks to watch. It's boring to watch.
Of those, how
it's only good if it's in the background.
On the fly right now,
it's fun to play, but it's not good to watch.
What you would call performative. How? I'm not even like,
if you don't know what's going on, then it's not fun to watch. And if you do know what's going on, it's more fun to play than watch.
Over and over, bro. I would actually argue with you. Out of any streamer that you're gonna watch, have a think about this. I'm the one that watched the most encounters.
Yeah,
completely
true.
Car
He's completely
that
right.
Gets shot.
xQc's the goat. He's always right, and he takes what to die for.
Watched the most.
By far.
You can always say cup slop.
He watched the most by far.
At least, because when it comes to cup slop, yeah, you give me that credit. At the
yeah,
very
he's
least.
completely right.
Because if you're gonna call me dog for the cup slop Andy, I mean, when it comes down to it, I have a.
I saw what happened.
Really, man?
Here's my take. I didn't watch any of the videos. Here's my take. Chat, a car is more dangerous as a weapon than a gun is. Think about this. Would you rather get hit with a car or a gun? It's pretty obvious. You would rather get hit with a gun, right? Chat, a gun is all things considered, it's really not that dangerous. It's mostly effective as a weapon because of the good range and stopping power, right? It's very accurate. That's what it's good at. It's not necessarily the best assassination tool. Chat, getting shanked is way worse than getting shot. Dude, like you can get shanked somewhere and it's just one tap. You bleed out and it's just one tap. You bleed out so fast. Like with a gun, it's headshot, GG, and some unlucky body shot, it's GG. But most of the time, if you're really unlucky, it's not GG. With a knife or something, that's kind of GG most of the time. Jab with a car, a good hit with the car, it's always GG. If you get under the car, you're dead. Like you're fucking dead. Look, it's fucking massive, dude. How are you in a 1v1? How are you gonna kill a guy that's in a fucking car? Like he can just duck and dude, you can full plate your car, 0 downsides, bulletproof it, and it's GG's. Like if you would make a car a weapon, it's a fucking driving fortress. You can put guns on and be safe from all fire. Like it's broken. It's the most broken weapon. That's why the military overwhelmingly uses tanks to push ground warfare. You don't push guys in line infantry. Like that's what we did in the fucking trenches. It doesn't work. Like you're gonna get a stalemate and nothing's gonna happen. Right? You go for tanks. Same thing with cars. The only difference is this car is made for traversal only. But that doesn't mean it can't kill. It's way more effective at killing than a gun is. Yeah. So if you're in a situation where a guy is charging at you with a fucking car, you kill the guy as soon as possible. Like you can't run away. You can't shoot the fucking tires. It's harder to shoot the tires of a driving car, than it is to hit an olive from like 100 yards away. That's even if you get the angle. And you if you're close, like in the video, you don't have an angle on the tires. You can't hit the tires. Even if you hit the tires, the car won't stop right away. You can still drive a car when it doesn't have any tires. And even if, let's say, the car's gonna miss you because you somehow hit the tires and it swerved and it stopped in time or whatever, even then, you still haven't secured the threat. And the car is still gonna crash into something else, someone else, and kill someone else. Like, dude, you what you do if you get in this situation and you have to shoot the guys. I saw the guys accelerating towards you. You one tap him. You just one tap him. It's very simple. The only thing you can do is one tap. Because if they keep driving, the more they're gonna drive, the more you're gonna die, right? The advantage is in the car still being at slow speed and not being at fast speed. So you one tap him as fast as you can.
Yeah. So I remember this.
But it's only if there's actually a danger. If the car is not moving,
and there's more
or is only like
this one.
moving non-threateningly, not towards the guy in any way, then it's bad to shoot. You don't shoot.
You know what?
You only shoot if it's a threat.
And that's part of everybody. Everybody can say, I was wrong about something and move on. They can absolutely say that. And I do this all the time. Why is it bad when you get when you know more and you have a new take? Why do people hold what you say so much against you later down the line? When you have a more developed take. That's like going to school and teacher going, oh dude, what's 1 + 1? And you go, wait, it's 3. He's like, oh, okay, let me show you something. Here's how you do addition. You put that together, 1 + 1 is 2. And then you go, okay, a week later, what's 1 + 1? 2. Isn't this you? Look at this clip. 1 + 1 is 3. See? Is this you? Like, really, dude? Like, it's not really a gotcha. You just sound stupid. You just sound dumb.
True.
You
true.
can absolutely know more. You can learn more about the world and then have it and evolve the take.
John, the legacy speaks for itself. That's just the goat. He's always right.
And that's how it is. So yeah.
He always learns. He always shows us right. John, you know what? I remember watching this video, the entire video, all the way through. You can watch my channel, by the way. Just search up the video. I watched this. I know for a fact he learned from this video and was completely right in the end. He just won. I mean, he just keeps winning and winning, and all these noobs,
I don't think this is justified at all.
They're just so bad. They can't win.
This fucking Mexican stand-up of bear spray or some shit. The main problem with this is that I think this guy's a security guard. You can't equate that at all. Chat. I could be wrong. In this video, this is a mall cop, right? This is a mall cop, correct?
Yeah.
Literally?
I think so, yeah.
Or am I wrong about this?
Like, at this point, he should have already shot the guy.
I remember now.
But he didn't have his gun out yet. You see, he's turning the thing and then going back at him. You see that? Like, he's turning the fucking wheels at him. Like, dude, this is the difference. That's the conclusion he came to.
Then got him. This guy's a mock-up Andy.
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddy.
I told you to stop it! You don't angle the vehicle at me!
ICE, not police.
Yeah.
So ICE has no authority over anybody then? So
Chat, this is completely justified.
ICE goes to your house then.
Like I said, vehicle is more dangerous than the gun. Way more dangerous.
Is that what it's like then? Actually? I mean, absolutely fucking brain dead. Even though the guy did something wrong initially, true. So what you're telling me is that...
Chat, he changed his take at the end. I remember the video.
Anything that body of law or whatever the fuck says. You can act like they are a fucking, like they're a civilian.
Chad, he full debunked it, looked the angle of the tires, and he came to the right conclusion. He's the goat. He's the goat.
I know for a fact that I'm the one that's the most vocal about cars or vehicles or weapons.
Keep bouncing on
yeah.
How many times have I said it before? I probably said this thing maybe 100 times on the stream.
Yeah.
Cars are vehicles. Absolutely they are.
True.
Anyway.
That's what I said.
Toy Story literally looks less plastic than this. You are slurping on Blizzard's shaboing boing.
So not only are cars not only are cars weapons, vehicles are weapons. They are the prime weapon of war. They are the best weapon. They are if you put a tier list of weapons, what do you have? You've got like bottom of the barrel, right? This is like I mean like fist. That's the bottom of the barrel. Up there you've got like knives and swords, and above that maybe like long sticks. right?
xQc
Like
not
down here, you've got like
Brother,
armor,
I'm telling you,
knives,
you're
like
not
swords
gonna
and
win
shit,
that.
and like shields and shit.
You should
And
watch
up
the
there, there's
FXQ.
sticks,
You can literally go to
sticks
my
and
YouTube
horses,
and you can look
right?
at how many clips I have of
Guns.
this.
It's one step above guns and airplanes. Right? Guns, airplanes, bombs.
Is bad policing. It always is and always
yeah,
will be.
that type of thing.
Using your body as
Fortifications.
leverage is never a good thing.
And then above that,
you should always
you've got
respect a vehicle. If you go in front of a car,
warships
reality is,
and
bad
war
driving.
vehicles.
It's bad policing. But on the other
You know
hand,
why?
if
Chad, you know
somebody
why tanks break
decides
the game?
to
It's because you know back in the
accelerate,
medieval era,
brother,
you had
that's
big
like drawing your gun.
castles,
That's like-
so the horse guys
that's like
can't get in.
having
So you
a
need
gun
siege weapons
and
to
moving
get
and
to
then
get
start to
into the
draw your
castles,
weapon. You're gonna
right?
get shot.
Big
Like,
siege.
it's
But then
hard.
you need horses because they're fast
If you
to
replicate
maneuver
this,
around the siege
if you
weapons,
replicate what
so
happened
they can't
over
hit
and over
the
again,
castles.
you
Right?
get shot
It's like a
99
rock paper
times
scissors.
out of 100.
A
Whether
tank
that's
is a
police,
indestructible
ice, whether that's
fortress that's
fucking
got a massive artillery gun on
Like,
it,
you can get
right?
mad at
Like,
that
plus multiple fucking
work that way, but that will always be true.
like
It's not because you're mad.
full
Now,
auto
that changes the fly.
shredders that can shred
I don't know
the
why you
front
think it
lines,
does. It's completely
and
different.
it moves faster than a
Like, it's
horse.
just
John,
so
it's
performant.
like you get the full combo in one thing. It's fucking broken, dude. It's beyond broken.
I mean, Bez, that is what it is. I mean, Bez, that, yeah.
I mean, John, you can with a gun. If you stand, John, if you know this, if you play zombies, you can point at the crowd, and you kill like a few of them every time because it doesn't pierce, right? Well, it does pierce, but not effectively.
What about this thing? You cannot just change an important
You need to
component.
run around the crowd, and you can
It's
do
the
this
same.
for
You cannot do
hours
that.
and hours, and you circle around the crowd, and you fucking spray and spray and spray. With a car, you run
do
through
that.
one time, you kill hundreds, and
If
it's
you make
GG.
somebody fear for their life,
It's
if
way
you make
more
somebody fear
effective.
for-
It's way
Yes,
more effective.
Yes, they will do that, right? But when it's some body of law telling you to stop, and then you fucking you accelerate, brother. That's literally like drawing your gun. Like what? How? What is that to understand? Your car is a gun. Brother, I'm telling you, you could go back to the VODs, you will see it, you'll hear me say this 100 times. I see a car as a gun. Unfortunately, how it is. It's a vehicle. It's an incredibly powerful vehicle, and cars are fucking scary. And I always say, you have to respect vehicles, always. Because you wanna know why? If you're a bicycle, right, and you wanna challenge a car, and you wanna do some bullshit, yeah, I get it. Maybe you're right about something, right? But who cares if you're right when you're dead? It's irrelevant, right? If you're a bicycle, you have to respect the power of the cars, right? So in that instance, a car is a gun, right? And if somebody draws their gun at police, they will shoot. And maybe you're right. Dude, it was a fake gun. Dude, it was a plastic gun. And maybe you're right. The reality is, you'll be dead. That's fucking awful. That's the way it is. You cannot expect people to make genuine
Yeah, I mean,
forensic
Jonathan,
analysis.
this is like buffing up, going in for an aggressive stance at the bar against people, and then expecting them not to fight back because you weren't gonna hit them, and even if you were gonna make the motion like you were gonna hit them in the face, you were actually gonna stop and not hit them like the moment before. You can't just assume people aren't gonna do evil shit when they clearly are preparing to do evil shit. Because I mean, it's just a little fake thing, dude.
like
I'm just not as not like that. It's definitely not what I'm doing. Dude,
on the fly,
come on, man.
right?
It's
Like
just
super
disingenuous.
analytic, no, not judgment, but analytic, on the fly. When you put them in a survival situation,
Country
you
A
cannot-
is
you
preparing
can't
for
do that.
war, massively
When you do that,
industrializing,
you will lose.
sending
It's
soldiers to the
unfortunate-
front
it's
lines.
unfortunate the way it is.
But
You
surely
will
they're not
lose.
going to invade,
Brother,
right?
you think
Surely
that
we don't need to
somebody
protect our country. So, dude,
sees the
what are we
nuance
thinking
and-
here, man?
Wait, let me look at the angle here.
John, you
No,
can't do this.
earlier
You
they
can't
said that.
assume the best
But
out of
look
people
at how this plays out, though.
when they're clearly
When
showing
you do
signs of
something
not
that
doing the
threatens their
best.
life on the fly, whether you're putting them in a life or death instant situation, and you want them to have this insane fucking 3 hours of forensic analysis take, you can't do that. It's unfair. You would never put yourself on that scrutiny. You would never subject yourself to that level of scrutiny. You would never do it. But since it's somebody else, oh, they should know this. Oh, it's not a level that you apply to anybody else. So that's what it is. We can watch it if you want to. I don't mind. I'll watch it. You're not gonna squeeze me. I mean, I'm willing to debate anybody about this. Because if I change my take, I'm a performative bitch-ass bootlicker. I actually am. Because if I change my take based on public outrage, I'm a puppet.
True.
I'm a loser. I'm a nobody.
I already said my take. The only thing that can change my mind is just looking at the video. I look at the video, see what the lady was, how she was driving the car. If she angled the tires and started accelerating, it's GG's. She deserved to get shot.
I think is kinda crazy, but people are scared of leavening their house. Don't drive a car if someone is standing in front with a gun pointed at you.
How many civilians, residents, and fucking what was it called? Citizenship. How many citizens are scared of ICE? Just tell me. My bro's gonna. Yo, when I'm in America, I'm not scared of ICE. What was to be scared of ICE? I don't give a shit about ICE. ICE can show up to my door. I don't give a fuck. I'll say.
You know what? I think the ICE thing is kind of stupid
I
though.
put my passport. I show my fucking I show
It's
my
so
my visa
inefficient.
stamp with the number. They pull the computer up.
Chad, I think if you're gonna,
it goes. I can literally
if you're gonna get him out,
right now on the website. I could type my number.
you don't start looking for the people. Like, if the people don't do anything wrong and nobody finds out who they are and they're doing bad things and evil and shit,
that's insane.
Just let them.
I don't even know why you would even try that.
No, you should encourage them to become citizens. You should encourage them to become citizens if they're here already. There's no burden because they're already integrated, and then you can collect taxes, right? And then you know where they are. But if they start doing that, if they start committing crime, then don't put them in prison, then export them, right? Get them out. I think it's just kind of stupid, like, it makes no sense.
Multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet. Users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense.
It just like she's already driving forward at him, dude.
Okay.
Dude, are we serious?
I'm gonna do something that
people actually
hurt
think this is
your
not
brain
justified.
because you never do this
Destiny
shit.
said call him.
I want you to try to kind of humanize this. No,
It's not justified because it's an ICE agent. It's justified anyway. If a guy is driving his car at you, you make sure you don't get hit, otherwise you just kill the guy.
Visualize that and how that plays out for you.
If a guy, if a guy threatens you with a knife, you make sure you get a sword and you fucking shank his ass, right?
I said earlier, it's
so he can't knife you anymore, dude. It's not.
Even then, it's dog. If you dog shit policing, if you want to play it like that, to go in front of cars, it's bad. It's never good. It's never effective, right? But at that instance, you're putting somebody in a situation where they will feel threatened. And if that were you, and you're all, the component is there, the person is in front now. Now they're in front. They made it. That's a mistake. It might have been, that's a mistake. The person made that mistake, right? You see those components and you say, oh, I'm gonna do something that will make them feel threatened. And then somebody has their gun on you, and you think, oh, I'm gonna do something that will feel threatening. What do you think is gonna happen? I don't understand what it will happen. He said, oh, but the wheels. You think this guy sees the wheels? The guy in front of him? He sees a bumper.
The wheels, and even then, the wheels are pointed
accelerating
at him.
You think this guy goes, hold on, pause the scene. Yo, ICE guys, hold on. Everybody pause. Let me step back.
The wheels are pointed at him anyway.
Other way that they were not earlier. This actually is not gonna hit me. The bumper is gonna go across and I'll be fine. You think that this is how they think? That this is brain dead. You would never subject yourself. You would never subject your own person to that level of or that else. You would never do that. So why do you do it to somebody else? It's fucking brain dead. What?
Forsen has so much better takes than you, and he is a pro player, and Forsen has a massive cock.
In front of the car while she was reversing it.
You clearly see the officer already dodging and going back to the left to hit the headshot.
Oh my god, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna have a performative take it. We have seen so many of these. So many. It would be insane. the one in the parking lot with the lady that's ill or whatever, right? She gets fucking killed. Not a single person in any comments or social media ever said anything about it. Yo, I can think of so many of them. White car in the parking lot. Was there any outrage about that person getting killed? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely. But could the fucking cops have dodged complete way out of way and hidden? Yes, they could have. Were they in the ways that was bad policing? Absolutely, they were. Right? That person that got shot, was that reasonable? It absolutely was. So you can have both. Yeah.
For an untrained civilian to fear for their life with a weapon on them.
It wasn't enough for trained officer to act out of fear, life, and kill another person. Is it acceptable? For untrained civilian. Okay, so the way that I see that, it's not even a bad. That's not even a bad question. It's not even rage bait either. I'm not gonna get mad at I don't know. That's actually a good question. The reality is how you process authority or some law body. I don't even know what ICE is. I don't know what ICE is. Most civilians, I would assume, me and you, everybody else, see some guy with vests and guns out like that, you don't think it's the fucking mafia or something like that. You know, it's some agency, body of authority. They tell you, fucking stop right there. I think to myself, okay, I stop right there. That's it, dude. It's not that hard to understand. 99.99999, and every just in question mark. Everybody else. They see a bunch of guys, and you can argue, I don't know what they were doing there, that person, they're impeding or whatever. They knew exactly what those law bodies were, and they know it's some form of authority, government-related authority, and they're told, yo, dude, here's an order that you're being given. They know for a fact this is what I should do, right? So the fact that you think that you can, what if there's a civilian? The way you process that as if some civilian says, oh, yo, stop right there, and they have a gun, yeah, you wouldn't act the same, because it's not a fucking basic civilian. It's just not. You're trying to process that as, this is, it is not the same level of scrutiny. It's not, it doesn't, you're not processing it the same way.
Jonathan.
It's not simple to understand. I don't know.
Civilians
why you're some sort of
will
gang?
just,
no, I would never stop.
They won't try to challenge the authority.
You do this, I swerve off.
And if you do, you're retarded.
No,
you're a retarded civilian.
Why you act like this is like reasonable? Like just stop.
It's always the retarded civilians. It's the retarded civilians that get put on the ground in cuffs and then try to still flee. The people that drive away faster once the lights go on.
Oh my God,
those are criminals.
There might be a black
it's fleeing. It's fleeing.
Bro. Why was there a box full of NYPD uniforms found on the side of the street, bro? NYPD uniforms, bro.
Okay, I mean that's a good question. That's a good question. Chat. People will mistake skepticism or questions as like narratives, and can I be honest with you? I don't blame these days because everybody acts
Jonathan,
as if a question.
I think if you fake uniform and you pretend to be someone you're not, or you pretend to be an authority,
but that doesn't mean that it's some crazy event happening.
You should be treated as if you're a separatist, like a.
Oh, this is a conspiracy happening.
Like a militia group, and you should just be fucking killed. You should be treated like a terrorist group.
Look more, absolutely, yeah, right? For sure.
You should be. You should be. That should be seen as a declaration of war, and you should be eliminated.
Questions, you get new answers. You get an answer, and a lot of the shit that skeptic fucking anti-moonlanders are debunked. Too easy. But what about it? So somebody would have to debunk this. I mean, I'm not doing that today though. What? I can talk Destiny, I'm gonna get banned. I literally just can't. I don't know what this is.
The hell's this quality?
I mean, like, can I be honest with you? Like, you're in a vehicle, like, even if it's the corner of the car, even if it's the corner.
Yeah, if you're in a vehicle, just don't drive at people. If you have a knife, just don't try to cut people. If you have a gun, don't try to shoot at people. It's very simple. Don't try to kill people. Don't try to...
Oh God,
if you have
I can't do
hands,
this. Like,
don't use
we
your
watch too many
hands
cop
to
videos,
try and
we've
maul
seen
people
too
to
much of this
death.
shit,
How about that? It's
to
very
be-
simple.
To be baited by fucking zero IQ
And if you
dogs.
do that,
A
you
threat
are a danger
is a
and you need
threat.
to be put.
Point. Fine.
Or,
If you want
the
to
danger
use
needs
your
to be put to
vehicle
an end.
as a threat, if you want to
And
use
you
it as
are the
leverage,
danger.
That, oh yeah, I'm gonna harm you in that way. If you want to use your car like that, brother, there are consequences for that. You are now a threat, and what happens when you threaten somebody, like especially law enforcement, buddy, they eliminate threat. It's just what it is. I mean, how many incidents of chess is Bayzed ripped Bozo when it was about fucking a threat being eliminated?
Bro, just
90% of the
use
time.
your Twitch stream. They won't
How does this
care
not
that
apply
you're
there?
talking to Destiny.
Like a threat is a threat, dude. I'm not confused. I'm confused. Oh, it's no longer a threat because because the car would be going away from him. Oh,
Can you explain what act of terrorism
dude,
she committed?
this fucking
Also defend your taken.
guys. Let me guess. No, guys.
Actually, good.
This small shooter looks like he's going away. It's no longer a threat. We're good.
He wasn't
We're
pointing the
good.
gun at the
Come
guy
on,
that
bro.
shot him. He
Come
was
on, bro,
pointing the gun
really?
at other people.
Let me guess.
So it must be
That would be a strong
not a danger
argument, I
then.
guess. Go ahead, say it. I'm just use this example to show you that. Should I tell you that?
He's completely right, Chad. You're just
threat
so
is a threat.
fucking stupid.
I know what you for me.
You can tell they still haven't internalized that vehicles are weapons. They still haven't internalized it. If you just understand that a vehicle is a weapon, you know exactly what this is. Chat, you use a vehicle for driving from A to B. If you're not driving from A to B, let's say you violate traffic laws or you swerve or you go on the fucking sidewalk and drive there, you are using a weapon in the wrong way. If you have a knife, use it to cut vegetables. If you start trying to cut people with it, then you are using the knife as a weapon. If you have a gun and you shoot targets at target practice, you are using the gun to do some fun things, right? If you use the gun to shoot people in public, then you are using the gun as a weapon, right? It's very simple. It's so simple, but you just don't get that because you're fucking retarded.
He uses their car to try to fucking.
It's always these fucking retards, man.
Try to use it as leverage.
It's not even funny.
That's a threat.
It can take you 10 seconds to internalize this. But
I
no,
can't.
but
I
Jack,
can't.
car has to be cars for driving. It can't be weapons, dude. You can't use, or you can't possibly use like a cup, Jack. SpongeBob. You can't possibly use this as a weapon. It's for drinking water, dude. You can only drink water with this. It's not made to be a weapon, so it can't be. It must not be a weapon then. Really didn't.
I can't.
Really didn't. It's like the fucking autist mindset. It's so lame. It's just so lame and stupid.
Seeing what transpired from a lawful perspective as it pertains to a law enforcement official.
Yo, I've had this thing today. It says, imagine trying to blame a corpse for she's already dead. Brother, can I be honest with you? When it comes down to a threat, one bullet.
She was accelerating before that though. Before the shot was fired, you can watch the
The
video.
cops will they'll be
You can watch the video.
Full,
Just watch the video.
Full mag dump, reload, and mag dump again. Brother, when somebody decides that they want to be a threat, right? They will eliminate.
You would rather argue
point blank.
with
It
retarded
is.
chatters
How
like
is
me
that?
than Destiny,
How
the best
is that even a
female
question mark?
political
This is like a 100% given. Like
It's
that
like
is
starting a
insane
street
that you
fight
don't
and
do this.
expecting not to
You
be
think it's
punched.
fucking, oh guys, let's say there's a shooter. Oh, one shot. Let me check it. That's a hit. Not down. Shoot again. They mag them. What about it? What about it? They shoot until the threat is no more. There's a threat. They shoot until the threat is no more. What about it? How hard is it to understand? This is like the most like fucking 101 shit.
Don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified. From a humanitarian perspective, however.
Oh man, I can't.
Why did you have to do that? If you could move out the way, that means you could have shot the tires.
Oh man.
That means you
No,
got
you can't. He didn't even have the angle. You can't shoot the tires from above, man. Like I said, I already explained this. It's so dumb.
Oh my god.
So dumb.
Yo, chat, guys, if I ever see one more shoot the tires, I might genuinely, Yo, dude, my brain's gonna start attacking itself. Man. It's gonna start, guys. I'm gonna have a fucking like a brain combat. Like I'm gonna start. My brain cells will fight with one another.
Wasn't driving down the road.
I told you before. I don't tolerate shooting tires arguments here.
She was parked in the middle of the street, and rather than get out the car, she wrong.
Shooting the tire is the same argument as saying shoot the leg, shoot the arm. Just shoot him in the foot. It's so brain dead. I can't even begin to start counter arguing that. There's no point. It's futile. You're so backed up on that level of you're so deep into ignorance. It'd be too hard to get you to bring up to speed. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
Tried to drive off.
Shoot the leg, man. Like
and wrongfully disregarded law enforcement official, which is exactly what ICE is. And as a result, lost her life because of it.
Okay. People say it's nuance on both sides. I actually agree with that. That was my initial take today, and I think that'll stand always. Because like I said, if I'm gonna be unbiased for one side, it'll be for both.
The cop who placed himself in front of the car is hardly the Avengers level threat you think she is.
Oh, the civilian was trying to pull away. Dude, just stop. Just stop. If the whole purpose, let's say the whole purpose was to move away, right? Stepping on the gas is there a massive step, like putting the pedal all the way in and moving? Is there? So like yes, there's nuance there. You can kind of tell what the vibe is here. Like really, dude, come on, man. There's no way. I don't believe it. That's
Pull my snake.
It's just weird seeing how naive and childish people think.
I want you to be honest with me, X, and chat if the same
But there's no way
in other countries.
you don't see it. There's no way you don't see it.
America answer sincerely. Pull me in Discord, I'll debate you.
What are you talking about? In most countries, they don't even have the guns. If that was the UK, buddy, they wouldn't even say words. They wouldn't even fucking yell at them.
No.
If this was the UK, buddy. Oh hell, bro, they wouldn't be in that position. Like, come on, bro.
Right, in the UK, what will happen is
you can't.
they all just stop, you don't stop, and they move on with their day. They just don't pursue, they don't give a fuck. Criminals, just let the criminals be criminals,
man. Go back to
man.
the office, do whatever, and then wait till somebody posts on Facebook about it, and then arrest the guy on Facebook. That's what they would do.
Shows the moment an ICE agent fatally opened fire on a woman in Minneapolis, who DHS says attempted to barrel her SUV into the path of an officer. As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet, users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense. In the footage, ICE officers ordered...
If it takes all of the internet and everybody to look at multiple angles, if it takes everybody to look at this in a forensic manner, right? Then it's already too close for the person that's under threat to do... Oh, the best call possible. Imagine that you can't do it off the rip, right? And somebody that's under that threat has to be perfect off the rip. That's Don't put people in that. Don't put people in that position. Don't put civilians. Don't put humans in that position because they will do the thing that helps and protects them. How hard is it to understand?
The driver out of the vehicle after she blocked the path of their truck.
Bro,
but as one of the
some guy shows up to your house and he has a gun. You think, hold on, I'm gonna get the ring camera footage. Maybe it's a plastic gun. Maybe it's a BB gun. Maybe it's not even a gun. Maybe it's not even a gun. Bro, you think no? You're under threat. You're in a moment. You're gonna act in ways that are maybe even slightly irrational. And are you wrong for it? I don't think you're wrong for it. Don't put people in that position.
Agent's attempts to open the door.
Is it that hard?
Throws the car into reverse before trying to speed forward in the direction of another agent in her path. After the vehicle narrowly misses the agent, he fires 3 shots before the car crashes into a white sedan parked nearby on the side of the street. Hundreds of protesters have gathered at the scene, which the city of Minneapolis has identified as the intersection of East 34th Street and Portland Avenue.
Guys, this is. Can I be honest with you? I'm not even celebrating anybody's death. I'm not even doing any either side shit. I'm actually giving you a way more nuanced thing that you're gonna hear out of everybody else. I said it was bad policing, whatever you call it. Because it's not police, whatever you want to say. It's overall bad protocol to do what the guy did. It's dog shit. It's dog shit, and I absolutely agree with that, right? But you would call this in racing a racing incident, where if two people, right, are kind of irrational and kind of limit testing and some shit happens, and what is a question mark? That was a good analogy. That was a good analogy.
5 years with your balding head are terrible takes, Sandy.
It's the same when you're driving and people say, "Oh, guys, today I had an accident." Well, could you have done better? Yes. Could the other person have done better? Yes. Is it still yes, it is. I know this is not an accident, but you see what I mean, though? Like,
it's ridiculous. You don't protect people.
In the wake of the viral incident, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem described the officer's actions as defensive and called the incident an act of domestic terrorism during a press conference.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased.
Democratic Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, however, furiously denounced this narrative in a passionate press conference of his own.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement, "This is an evolving situation, and we will give the public more information as soon as it becomes available."
All right. Well, is that, I guess? I mean, he's the mayor or whatever. I mean, he can have his own.
These were food delivery.
Yeah, I mean, he'd have to take about his own spot. I mean,
press, and I'm here in front of the federal building in Minneapolis, where you can.
Like I said. See, you say cops, they can de-escalate that. I agree. Some of these guys are untrained. Some of these, it sucks. I think the whole thing sucks. I agree. And I said it earlier. I'll say it again. How many times did I say it's bad? Quote unquote police. You know that's not the police. It's bad policing. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I mean, I do.
You can see behind me we have a whole line of immigration enforcement officers, Border Patrol, and ICE, and they are facing off against protesters on the other side.
Then explain how on the government's own Department of Justice website that it says what the office did is illegal. //www.justice.gov/jm/11600.
Why am I defending it? I'm not defending it. I'm just telling you the situation. It is what it is, brother. Sometimes you're right, but that's it. You win the argument. You're right, and it's like, oh, if this police shouldn't do that, okay. Here's a good example. Let's say somebody pulls you over, right? They say because you're on the phone, but actually you were eating a sandwich, and you have the video proof, right? And the guy's like, I don't give a fuck. We're not doing all that. I'm giving you a ticket, right? Do you argue and annoy and go to the end of the world, whatever, right? To the point where you're fucking battling with the officer and you start fighting him? No, they're wrong. They are wrong, and they would be wrong, right? And you go, okay, this is bullshit. I have all the proof. I'll get my shit. Fucking, I'll prove this. I'll attack this the way I should in the court of law, and I'll win my case. And end of story. Boom. Too easy. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. There's no wiggle room here. That thing will never be bad. It'll never be bad. It's what it is. So if somebody's doing that's dog shit, unlawful. It's like, bro, I hate to say this analogy again. It's the same erasing as anything I was calling it earlier. if some guy dive bombs my corner, okay, and he does some shit that's irresponsible in driving, do I go, oh my fucking god, you shouldn't do that? Well, fuck him. I'm gonna ram him on the side and be, fuck him, you shouldn't be doing that. No, that's brain dead. It's brain. There are recourses you can deal with that at a later time. Doing some hothead shit that fucks you over is not worth it. Cops shouldn't be in front, okay? So we say, oh, cops shouldn't be in front, so I'm just gonna fucking press the gas anyway, fuck it. Well, dude, come on, man. Like, there has to be more brain cells left. There has to be. There has to be a few left, right?
By an ICE agent, there has been a lot of yelling.
Let's assume it is being a little bit generous.
Between the two sides. Just a few minutes ago, we saw Greg Burbino, who is one of the Border Patrol chiefs who has been leading.
Guys, I didn't get to see any of this all stream. I don't know much about it. All I see is the video, that's it. I saw the video and some Asmon's take.
Wow, I think after all this time I deserve and welcome to the jungle dog. Happy anniversary.
The 37-year-old mother of 3, fatally shot by an ICE agent in
Jesus.
Signs of
of course. I'm just talking about the video on the side.
She allegedly floored her Honda Pilot into a federal agent after blocking them in a residential Minneapolis neighborhood during an immigration operation.
What?
What the Good was shot in the head as she attempted to drive off. And Good was a devout Christian who took part in youth missions to Northern Ireland as a child. Good had 3 children, a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son with her first husband, and a 6-year-old son with her second.
Dude.
This was clearly unlawful, but Mr. Pull the Trigger X will always say shoot first.
Then if it's unlawful, then he'll be prosecuted, right? I mean...
moved to Valley Falls, Kansas with her parents after her...
Yo, I think people that weaponize this are wrong, and people that celebrate this are wrong. Both are equally wrong. I don't know why.
Yeah, why would you celebrate it?
Let's say this was a scale of 0 to 10. I don't know why you always have to be 10 or 0.
Yeah, that's absolute nonsense.
It's gonna be a fucking 7. It's gonna be a 7, right? It's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like it'll be in that buffer in between the extremities. It rarely is a 10 or a 0. Sorry, man. It is what it is.
Second husband, who suffered from PTSD, died in 2023. She then moved to Kansas City, Missouri, before relocating to Minnesota last year and claimed on social media to be experiencing Minneapolis, displaying a pride flag emoji on her Instagram account.
Yes, if you want to argue that I shouldn't be there in the first place, I don't know what the context is of that. If that's your argument, I mean, fair enough, right? If that was valid, because I don't know, then sure. But does that mean that you do what you do? No. Absolutely fucking not. It's not because I can't, man.
Her ex-husband said Good was a stay-at-home mother. The former spouse, who remained anonymous, never saw his ex-wife as an activist and didn't know her to participate in protests. He said Good and her current partner had just dropped off the 6-year-old at school before they encountered the ICE agents. Video following the shooting appeared to capture the heartbroken partner hysterically crying after Good's death.
Can we stop talking about nonsense and get some sweat among us lobbies going with some sweat players like the old days? No hate, but you called her a terrorist and a bunch more insane stuff in offline chat.
Call her? No. When I said that? When I call anybody? Whoa, bro. I called the fucking defender in the chat earlier terrorist. Fucking does want to.
We're new here. I don't have.
The Trump administration tagged Good as a domestic terrorist after the shooting. Today, ICE officers in Minneapolis were conducting
because, yo, we're in backtrack. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
targeted operations when rioters began blocking ICE officers, and one of these
This is
rioters
the safe
her
face,
vehicle,
by the way.
attempting to run over our law enforcement officers in an attempt to kill them. An act of
Because
domestic
people are too
terrorism,
stupid to realize
DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia
the
McLaughlin
actual
said
situation,
in a
so you have to
statement,
like, appeal to the radicals and call it terrorism.
I don't know why everybody tippy toes. Like I hate this shit where everybody tippy toes around around shit like
only because
somebody could be a fucking
right,
terrorist. Like
if it's some
actual
B-tier criminal that tries to run people over and flee,
and
it's just a criminal. But if it's this and it goes to the media and people start talking about it,
whatever
then
the
it's
fuck. Oh, this is
terrorism all of a
all
sudden.
the other side radical
Right,
terminologies.
it's just to
and
appeal
that's
to the
all green
fucking
light. Come
MAGA
on, bro,
targets.
please. Chat, we're not doing this. I mean, I don't know how old are we? This is like some fucking children like narrative shit.
ICE officer, fearing for his life,
Yeah.
the lives of his fellow law enforcement, and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. He used his training and
People think terrorism is bomb. Guys, how many times did I say terrorism isn't bomb? Bomb doesn't mean terrorism.
True.
It's the motive that drives you to do something that will make something terrorism or
Chat.
not.
Terrorism is when you use violence, not in a way to achieve some kind of goal, but in a way to change the culture.
Terrorism, flat out.
Right?
Just fucking Google it already.
It's brought to
Don't
send a
fucking look at me,
message,
just Google it.
to inflict terror in the people's minds, right? Whereas a typical murder is to like, maybe you murder a guy because you were mad at him. Maybe you murder a guy because
we do not want you here.
like he's like a political assassin. Like Charlie Kirk isn't really terrorism. Well, it is. It's totally terrorism. Maybe you murder a guy because you want his inheritance,
told
right?
ABC Denver
It's
7.
not terrorism.
Her parents
It's just
described
getting
her
a
as
goal
caring
and then
human
murder
being
the
who
way
was
to get
killed
there.
in a stupid circumstance.
The terrorism
Renee
is when it's
was one of the
for the
kindest people
purpose
I've ever known.
of
Her
changing
mother,
the culture,
Donna
not
Gaynor,
not
told the
necessarily
Star Tribune.
because
She
you
was
want to kill the
extremely
guy.
passionate.
Right?
She's taken care of people all her life. She was loving, forgiving, and affectionate. She was an amazing human being. She was probably terrified, Ganger added, saying the circumstance of the death were so stupid.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, reverse the roles. Let's give it a bucket. If that was a cop that got shot, let's give it a bucket. People would have fucking rallies. They would make a statue out of whoever killed them. Let's give it. Just say how it is. It's all good. I mean, we're gonna have a fucking a Mangione event like last year. We have like a Charlie Kirk event, and we look at what social media says and what they do. And you're trying to tell me that they wouldn't glorify if it was a civilian that killed a cop? Come on, man. Or a fucking ICE agent? That's crazy. I mean, that's delusional. There's no way you're being serious about this, right? Koa Asman, like I said, glorifying and celebrating is never good. I'm always very adamant about that.
So anyway, what's this here? I can't with these people trying to call this a murder and all that shit. Well, hey, maybe they shouldn't be.
It is murder.
The thing is that you're never going to convince these people that it's not.
Okay? I'm doing it right now. When did I celebrate? Glorifying, celebrating. When did I do that? I never said ribbozo or celebrating. I don't do that shit.
Okay? Like, it doesn't matter. The only thing you have to do is crush them. You crush them completely. You never go, like, after you say, basically after you run one of them over, right? Or you shoot one of them for trying to run you over, then you victory lap around it and you send in more people and you do it even more. That's the only solution.
What?
You're never going to win these people over. You're never going to explain it to them. You're never going to be like, oh, well, why won't you see my point of view? Because they don't.
Yeah, see, I'll be honest.
What am I hearing?
Nah, it's not like that. I wish, like, once you know a component,
Chat, you don't want to kill criminals. You want to make them work for the rest of their lives. You don't want to kill them, dude.
To not do that shit.
Don't kill criminals. Only kill them when they refuse work.
Do you think it's a good idea to? Oh, guys, we're gonna just continue going in front of cars. Let's just send everybody in front of cars.
You never want to kill people. You need people, dude.
You can say
you up the demand, you up the supply. It's just max win. It's max win. If you keep people around it.
And then fucking don't do that shit.
It's only when it's necessary, right? You can evaluate one over the other and then it's a trade-off.
And fucking do better.
Right? You always choose the better one. But it's only if that's necessary. Most of them is not necessary, right? You only kill one because the other gets a benefit. That's not how we do things. You only kill when the other gets to live, right? When it's either you or me. That's the only situation where this ever works.
And there's some things that I should have approached it with a different angle. It's for the future.
Otherwise, you never want to kill people. That makes no sense.
Why is it so hard to understand?
It's complete nonsense.
Why is progress so scary for fucking progressives? I don't get it. Why are progressives so afraid of progress? It makes no sense to me.
I want to. That's why they ain't gonna see it. So yeah, why don't you shoot the tires? So that way you make the car
Because they
unsafe
assume
and some other
progress,
innocent
not because
bystander
they
can
want
get hurt
it to.
indiscriminately because the
They
person
think
didn't follow
that's
the
what
law.
progressives
Nah,
do.
bro,
They
you shoot 'em right in
think
the
it
fucking
happens by
face.
default.
They said to
But
stop
they don't
the
want to
car.
push it.
They said not to
Because
do
they're too
this.
lazy to
They
do it.
said
They
to
think
get
it happens by
out,
default.
And she's walking around, driving around. What are you talking about?
Asmongold versus xQc. Try not to debate anyone or challenge your views. Challenge.
Oh, well, I mean,
who wins?
Wait.
Just put the destiny.
I
in the
literally said it. I'll debate anybody you want. I don't give a shit. I'll debate fucking Azan if you want to. But Hassan won't do it. Let me get if I had a view bot and I view bot myself an extra 15k, 10k, Hassan would be in my DMs right now, DM like trying to fucking get me to debate him 100%. You know for a fact.
True.
You bring the numbers up a little
So
bit.
true.
It's not debating. Not debating. I'll debate anybody you want. I don't care. Brother, if there was no outrage about my take about this shit when we watch a bunch of this shit happen on YouTube over and over again, why the fuck would I expect something to change now that it's changed the components to now I'm supposed to guys now this is terrible. I would be Jellywig. I don't want to be Jellywig. I'm not gonna be Jellywig, man. Like what? I'm not doing the Jellywig thing. If I'm wrong about all this, I will absolutely fucking atone. Guys, I would debate Destiny or talk to him about it. I can't. I cannot. Twitch won't allow it. I will get banned. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what else? Yeah, I'm taking a risky empty pog link.
Were executing a warrant. According to a federal complaint, agents were executing a warrant for 39-year-old Roberto Carlos Munoz. They say Munoz entered the country unlawfully, and he also pled guilty to fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct back in 2023 for abusing a minor. Tuesday morning, agents pulled him over. Court documents say he repeatedly refused to comply before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. These images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet.
Yeah, this is where you shoot the guy in the head.
These graphic images show the aftermath. A bloody agent who needed 33 stitches for his significant cuts. And now a political battle.
This is why you
with a
shoot
top
him in the
Homeland
head.
Security
There.
official criticizing Governor Tim Walz, posting on X, instead of comparing ICE law enforcement to the Gestapo, Walz should be thanking our brave law enforcement. The Department of Justice says a request for Munoz to be...
Brother, I didn't even agree with the bullshit on YouTube about the guy with the fucking Minnesota bullshit, whatever. I didn't even agree with that, and I can still say that Walz is such a cuck. Like, brother, it's insane how much of a cuck the guy is. I mean, I almost feel bad for him. I mean, that's insane how much of a cuck the guy is.
He held after that
How can he be this
2022
cucked?
arrest was, quote, not honored by local...
But this guy doesn't have a cuck chair. He's got a whole bleachers at home. Bro, this guy probably invites the whole neighborhood to watch. Like,
and Munoz
like it's insane.
He's got a theater.
I can't.
Home theater, dude.
Anyway. How am I a mega cuck? Bro, you know you can have takes that are rooted in reality without being a mega cuck or whatever the fuck? Like, things don't have this like fucking left to right label. It could just be right or wrong about something. Like you're wrong about this. It's not the
New
end of the world.
Games Showcase is on xQcl. Can you please look over or talk about what you said off stream in your logs?
Yeah, I said people were being terrorist sympathizers, terrorists, this, that. What about it?
You're lost when you're calling some lady who just dropped off her kid at school a terrorist for driving home.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Just driving home, guys. Just going through my neighborhood. I'm just going home. Like, come on, man. That's RB. This has to be RB. You know what? Fuck this.
Chad,
I
would you start do weird swerving at people if you were just driving from A to B? No, she's not driving from A to B. I already explained this. If you swing your knife violently, you're violently in the public. You're not just cutting vegetables, right? You're not
going towards that.
You're not doing that.
Want to
stop just lying to my face. I can watch the video. It's totally not what they're doing.
I mean, where is their home?
Come on,
I don't
man.
get it. Where are they going?
Want to see this.
Is this gonna be loud?
In Minneapolis.
Yeah, but I want the full video though. Like can I see like how it even angled like that? Is that possible? They said yeah, but I want to see like how does that play out though?
They came after me. They came after my family. They doxed my entire family.
How did they come after you?
Who is this?
Well, they tried to come after me. They tried to debunk all my whole entire story.
Who is this?
Who's they?
All the news.
Would you just get more
CNN,
specific? CNN. Who within CNN?
CBS.
Who's the reporter?
I don't even know her name because she's irrelevant. Nobody knows who she is. They came after me. They came after my family. They doxed.
I mean, this is fucking embarrassing. I mean, bro, people were putting this guy like he was like a fucking like a patriot hero of the country or some shit.
Who is this?
Like this guy's a journalist of the year, buddy. Like
I've never
insane.
seen this guy.
If you asked him what meal he last ate, this guy would take. I need a minute. I need a breather. Like I'll come back in 10 minutes. Like what the fuck is that, man?
Doxed my entire family.
How did they come after you? Be specific.
Well, they tried to come after me. They tried to debunk all my whole entire story.
They came after me. How did they come after you? They tried to debunk my story, bro.
Motherfucker,
you should debunk everything.
RP, you'd criticize the police department for RP failing after they sidestep your turning car and unloading.
Because in RP, it's too powerful. Because in roleplay, it's too good to block the cars with your body. It's too good. It's why it's roleplay. It's not allowed to do that. It's why I do that in RP. It's why this guy literally tried to say that. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god. And
link it, chat. Link it.
There's no way. This has to be rage bait. It has to be. Oh my god.
They don't have the footage before because it would show her being a nuisance, so they wouldn't be able to blame the police.
Yeah, but what's does the guy who posts this video just he records right there? Is there not what happens before this? Why is this all we have? This guy's an agent talking to somebody with a phone. There's a car stopped right there. I'm guessing maybe that's the car that was stuck in the snow. I don't know. It's the wife recording it. Oh. What is she doing outside? If they're going home, why is she outside of the car?
Jungle me, please, Mr. Cow.
Okay. People said it. They're trying to go, they're trying to leave it, whatever.
She could have went.
If the point was to leave, I mean, at that point, there was time to move. If what we're going with here is the point was to get away, there is ample time to do that in that particular case. No.
Yeah, she could have already went for 10 whole seconds, but now she goes.
What? I don't get it.
I want to hear what they're saying though. Why is he trying to open the door? This dude. What is he doing?
Defending straight up murder. That's
why is he trying to open the door? I don't get it.
That's not what I'm doing. But if you want to have constructive arguments, if somebody makes an argument and I try to debunk that particular argument, you can't go back to the main picture and say, oh, we're defending this, we're defending that, whatever. It's unproductive. Somebody said they were just going home. I'm okay. I'm trying to see the vision. Okay, you're just going home. I try to see how this plays out. You have to play this out with different perspectives to really get to an end that makes sense. It's how you approach things critically. Like, I don't understand it. Look at the gestures. Okay, I'll look at the gestures. There's a wave, okay? Then some halfway with some fingers. And it says right. Yeah, but I don't get it though.
No!
Okay. Yeah, but like, this doesn't make sense though. It says to go around, okay? But I don't think they want to go around. I'm confused. I'm confused. What the fuck? Like what's been happening here? Why is this person there? Like, what are they there? Like, what is happening? Like, the argument was they're going home. Why are they there with the wife out? Why? What is happening? Walk me through it so I understand the context. Why is this person out of the car with the recording and arguing if they're going home? Okay, so that's not what's happening. Okay, moving on. So that argument is dead. Next argument. Holy shit. Christ, this is fucking hard.
It's my fault.
Just because
I'm not watching this guy, sorry. Link me to this thing, but without this guy on it. I can't.
Nice.
So I just want to tell folks what we're looking at here. This is neighboring St. Paul, where there are clashes taking place right now. Live pictures. Protesters are clashing with what appears to be ICE.
They were blocking traffic. Yeah. This is what they're doing. They were blocking traffic.
Agents, and it appears that the protesters are trying to enter a federal building, and they are.
Well, right now these images
so.
obviously are.
So your family at home is multiple children. You have children, and you go and fucking go block traffic. You go block fucking some law branch, whatever, to do their job. Really? You have to be fucking with me.
Police officers are surrounding and keeping. Officers are keeping them on the ground. John?
Yeah, we will keep an eye on this, but clearly a heated clash here. And this has been a concern all along. Minneapolis and
It's not break a traffic law equals death. It's being given lawful order and fucking flooring it. Buddy, that's zero respect for authority of any kind. Like, put any civilian there that isn't blocking traffic and they what? Is it not lawful? Okay, then I mean, yeah, you'd have to walk me through that then. Maybe I don't understand what ICE can and can't do. I'll be honest with you. If their job is to carry out a warrant or an operation, or whatever the fuck they're doing at the time, and then they're being interfered with, right? They have no recourse. They have to say, oh, sorry, we get. There's no way. That's not how that legally plays out. I don't think that you're being dumb. There's just no way. What? That'd be like the FBI fucking is like, we're carrying out a warrant, whatever, and then it's like,
heard some whistles going on.
Somebody's blocking the door. Oh, can't do anything. Sorry.
This banana head would argue about anything just to skip these MC runs.
It wasn't even dressed, and there was a car.
They force you to do anything. ICE has no authority over Americans. They can't do traffic stops. They can't force you to prove your citizenship.
True or false? True? Is that true? So what do they do if they're going and they're doing something and they're being interfered with, and they call local police? What's the recourse here? I guess we would have to ask Rock. Fuck it. I'm asking Rock, but I mean, I assumed.
Okay, diabolical take is Grok
they
and
have
Cook up
recourse,
here.
but he says that they have no recourse. I mean, I have to ask Grok.
Not
Maybe I'm
fucking
wrong.
Grok.
Only time she floored it was when the
So
weight of her
Twitter
tongue
sucks. It's so bad.
If ICE
watch the New York
is
Times
carrying
video, watch the New York Times video,
out
watch the New York
an
Times
operation,
video, watch
I
the
will
New-
watch it. And someone is
44
impeding
months of bad
with
takes feels strong,
that
man.
operation.
If this happened to you in
What
GTA, you'd
is
be bitching about
their
RDM, by the way, but
recourse?
you're defending it like a
Where's
loser.
what am I defending it, brother? I'm not defending it, bro. I'm actually doing. I'm attacking the arguments that I'm being given. Like, how's that a bad question? This is exactly what's happening. Arrests rated deportation as federal law enforcement have primary recourse to arrest the individual on the spot for obstruction-related offenses.
I'll take.
I mean, I don't get it. Is Grok wrong? So Grok is wrong? I don't get it. Okay. Am I done breaking?
She blocked federal agents doing their job, then proceeds to drive into one of them when she is confronted.
The key federal prohibits forcibly assaulting, resisting, opposing, impeding, intimidating, interfering with officers. Okay. Example of impeding conduct are physically blocking agents or vehicles, getting in the way of an arrest, hiding or concealing the target. Penalties under range of misdemeanor, blah blah blah. Passengers generally have the right to observe and record ICE actions at distance without interfering. Okay, so that. Okay, so that's the second argument that I take from the donos. I mean, I'm not cherry picking it. He makes an argument, debunked. 2 out of 2. Next argument. I mean, guys, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. What's the next one?
I don't care about the law.
Oh,
The law is just lame. The law is shit.
No.
It's already improving. I mean, the legacy speaks for itself. The law, there's way there.
Portland traffic.
These are the things.
And
Policy shouldn't even be a part of the law. It shouldn't. It should be totally separate.
And
the law should be what things should be.
Crashed over there now. There's a car blocking the 2 lanes of Portland
The policy
traffic.
should be what
and
it has to be.
agents got out and they were saying, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" And she was what looked like trying to turn. She was trying to turn around. And the ICE agent was in front of her car, and he pulled out a gun and put it right in, like, his midriff was on her bumper, and he reached across the hood of the car and shot her in the face, like 3-4 times. And then she must have just stepped on the gas. She stepped on the gas immediately, maybe got like 100 feet or so, and ran into the telephone pole and some cars, and then was slumped over in her car, and you could see she was probably gone, and there was a medic, there was a neighbor who's a physician.
You get access to all LLMs.
Use T3.chat. Oh my god, bro.
Who was yelling, "Can I please check the pulse?" There was no first responders. There were 0 first responders. They left her in her car, slumped over for about 10-15 minutes, blocking us all. And eventually EMS got here, and they wouldn't let the bus in, so it was just the EMS.
I mean, also my main problem again with the fucking like dumb fucks that are part. I mean, as I say, I mean, I'm not gonna be biased. I mean, yeah, ICE is fucking absolute dumb fucks as well. Like, going in front of the car, awful. Also, is anybody even rendering any sort of medical aid? I mean, that also weighs in the scale. You want to do the whole legal jingo thing? That plays in the scales as well. Like, to show some ounce that you want to kid us out properly. Police, when they shoot somebody, immediately been raided. That was my main problem with the lady that got with the boy in the hot water. Why is he assuming she's dead? You don't assume nobody's dead. You always assume somebody can live. Always.
True.
And they checked her out for a second, maybe
So
5 minutes or so, and then carried her out, no stretcher or anything, carried her out like a sack of fucking potatoes.
Can you describe a little bit about what this woman looked like? Was there anyone else in the car with her? Did you know if she was the target?
I don't know if she was a target. They clearly wanted her out of there because she was the main car leading the
what?
The protest. is my understanding. I talked to another guy who was driving behind her. But she was very successful in blocking traffic. She was doing what she was set out to do, and so they wanted to get her the hell out of there. Yeah.
So it looked like she was impeding ICE vehicles.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
That was her goal.
Do you have a read on her demographic?
I think she was a white woman. Looked like I didn't see her when she was alive. Just slumped over in the car. It looked like she had dyed short curly hair. I have a video of her in the car.
Oh man.
But yeah, no other description.
It's RB. It's the same questions over and over again. So that's out of the way. Okay, next. Well, I mean, I know what you want from me. It's important. I don't really get it. What you want from me. I've seen the video. I'm supposed to
On Wednesday in Minneapolis,
I watched the video and say I'm done.
agent
This is not the
fatally
one time.
shot a motorist.
Maybe not, but we'll see.
37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. Trump administration officials said these were, quote, defensive shots fired because the officer was being run over.
And I'm just some dumb fucks are gonna say, oh,
From the
dude, it's a
front,
headshot, who survives that, blah blah
it
blah.
went in from the
It doesn't matter if it's a
front.
headshot or not. They should render aid. Even people that have most level 1 training, cops know this shit, and these aren't cops, but they should know to render aid. It's that simple. Even people survive headshots.
Think about the angle
all the
you
time,
need to
but
get,
it's
where you
common.
need to be
It's
to shoot
it's not
this
a
angle.
great probability chance. It's like 12%. People survive headshots. Yes,
A woman
yes.
attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over.
But our analysis of bystander footage, filmed from different angles, appears to show the agent was not in the path of the victim's SUV when he fired 3 shots at close range. Here's how events unfolded. Moments before the shooting, the victim's maroon SUV is
So ICE
stopped
now
in the middle
runs
of the
the
street.
country? LOL, this is so
Can
fun.
I have the honest with you? I feel like a lot of people would do them a lot of good to do some iRacing low key. I mean, it's not even a hashtag ad. I'm just telling you. I mean, you want to talk about the path of a vehicle? Well, I'm just telling you. The path of a vehicle. You're at a certain position, at a certain angle. Somebody presses the gas. I mean, brother, it gives you an idea on the fly of how that plays out. Person moving while this is ongoing, brother. When the gas was pressed, at that angle, it's a collision. And if you don't agree, I mean, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. I mean, I agree. The cop shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
It's fucking dog.
People act like you can't change your angle, you can't
these are
swerve. No, you can't do that. People act like the guy wasn't trying to get away from the car. What if he was just standing still? Would it have still hit him then?
The officers in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Bystanders are blowing whistles and yelling at federal agents.
But they were both moving away from each other because they wanted
Then,
to avoid
federal vehicles start moving toward
getting
the
people
maroon
killed,
SUV,
right?
with sirens and lights blaring. A federal agent films the scene on his phone.
Okay, blocking the ICE traffic
The driver
is dumb
rolls
as hell,
forward.
but ICE appear grossly undertrained for people that hold a huge amount of power over the American
I agree with you 1,000,000%. It is abysmal how little training some of these guys have, and they have zero regard for anybody. Or sometimes these days look like the mafia. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've seen some videos.
Like I said,
they come out
ICE agents,
genuinely-
it's just so
I'm not
stupid. The whole operation
genuinely-
is so dumb.
We saw some video at some grocery store. If I was in that other video at the grocery store, I would have genuinely pushed the gas and
Just
ran
from
away.
a logistics point of view,
they get
from an
unlabeled,
effective point of view, from an
whatever, with
economical
masks
point
on.
of view,
Fuck
it's
that.
fucking
Hell
retarded.
no. That's outrageous. Fuck
Just,
no.
what you
But this
instead
is not
want to
the case
do,
here.
you want to offer these guys citizenship.
You can absolutely draw the picture that
Right.
everybody in this interaction
And that's it.
knows what
Offer
they're
them
there for,
citizenship.
and they
If they
know who
misbehave,
is there.
you can punish
the
them
basis of their
twice
presence
as hard.
is of
Only
that,
go after the ones that commit
context.
crime, and then
If
you
that's
get
ridiculous to
you
say,
already
oh,
have an
then
excuse
you're
because they have no
pregnant.
rights
Argue
in certain
like that.
country where they don't have citizenship.
Then
They
stops
have no
and
rights.
waits for
You can
others to
do
get
anything
in.
with them. You can
51
punish them as
months.
hard as you
Play
want.
some games, loser.
It's the best way to set an example. If they misbehave, if they don't misbehave,
Moments later,
getting them
shots
to
are
be a
fired.
part of the country and giving them
Let's look at
citizenship
the scene
is
again
a
more
max
closely.
win. Maximum
This
win.
is the agent who shoots
There's
the driver.
no reason not
He
to,
walks around the
except
car
retarded
filming,
populists.
disappears from view.
Right,
Other
that's the only
agents
reason
pull
not
up
to, because
and
the
order the
retarded
driver to
populists get
exit
mad.
the vehicle.
Okay,
And
fuck
then,
him.
and then how
Fuck this
about
fucking
the
retard.
fucking dumbass
They should be in
government
power.
subject these guys to the same amount of scrutiny that other actual police have, and force them to wear body camera. Even just for them at fucking request of Freedom of Information Act. Why is the guy pulling his phone out like a cock? Why is the guy pulling his phone like he's an NPC on fucking Family Guy or some shit like that? What is he doing? It's just sad. It's just
One of them
it's
grabs at the
pregnant.
door handle and reaches inside. The SUV reverses, then turns right, apparently attempting to.
They should also have identification that is like encrypted for the government to hold themselves accountable at least.
True.
Or have some form of recourse. Not that it would dox them or anything, but the whole mask thing, I also don't agree with it. I think it's also brain dead. I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know what.
At the same time, the agent filming
Lots of
crosses toward the
retards
left
in
of the
America
vehicle
think they
and
don't
grabs
have
his
to
gun.
follow rules.
He opens
and
fire
adhere
on
to
the
fear
motor.
of consequences. Get off my roads, stop being retarded, and go be productive. Law enforcement is literally appointed over you. STFU and listen or get
and
fucked. It
continues
is.
shooting as she drives
Well,
past.
that is correct, but yeah.
The moment the agent fires, he is standing here, to the left of the
Oh
SUV,
my
and the wheels are
God.
pointing to the right, away from the agent.
But he moved. I mean, he moved.
This appears to conflict with allegations that the
Chad,
SUV
you
was
saw
ramming
him
or about
jump
to ram
away.
the officer. President Trump and others said the federal agent was hit by.
Dude, guys. He drew his gun, but obviously now he's pointing elsewhere than the officer. Why did they shoot? Why did they shoot? I mean, yeah, he drew his gun at the cops, but dude, he clearly was going to the side. He was gonna aim it. Yo, bro, this is sub-zero IQ. This is frozen popsicle
By the SUV,
brain. Come on.
often pointing
Cargill's gun, yes. I would actually argue that cars are worse than guns in that way. Cars are insane weapons. Bro,
I said this.
half-armored vehicle that can kill multiple and keep going. That's fucking insane.
Another video filmed from a different angle.
I said this. It's the most broken
And it's
weapon
true
in
that at
existence.
this moment, in this grainy low
Except for
resolution
boats.
footage, it does
Okay,
look
big
like the
ships,
agent
big
was
warships,
struck
those are
by
the most broken. By far. But
when we synchronize it with the first clip,
other than that,
see
it's
the agent is
it's vehicles.
And you
Cars.
completely ignore.
Wait, no.
The DOJ cite that it says what the officer did is illegal. Link section 2. Moving out of the way first is required.
Yeah, they're and for firepower and logistics and transport and getting ground in, like, and pushing the line. Right, infantry is only pushing the line in logistics.
You're a kid and you're your favorite streamer. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, no, just stop with that. I hate this thing where, like, if you have children, you automatically win any argument, or it has more of a say on anything.
True.
I don't really give a shit. Stop
So
with that.
you don't know how
Stop.
easy it is to have children.
Brother, some people
Just
have
have
children
sex,
do
it's so easy.
horrible acts. You don't get to fucking have me go in the middle of the argument and say, well, they have children.
It's
so
not
hold
that
on,
big
this
of
is
an
different.
achievement.
Oh,
Just do it,
okay.
buddy.
And now I need to
You just do it.
completely rethink about this because they have children.
There's plenty to
Don't
go
do that,
around,
man. Come
okay?
on.
It's not that hard.
and it's true that at this moment in this grainy low resolution footage, it does look like the agent is being.
I mean, he
struck
gets
by the
pushed there, no?
SUV.
He got away because he
But
got
when we
pushed away.
synchronize it
He already got hit.
But
with the first clip, we can see the.
what a stupid analysis. This guy shows the answer. He decides to be just brain dead. So this would be a collision. They step on the gas. The person hears the car revving, right? And suddenly, result-based analysis. But dude, they move out of the way. All's good, bro. Don't. Oh my God.
It does
Come
look
on.
like the agent is being struck by the SUV. But when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the agent is not being run over. In fact, his feet are positioned away from the SUV. The SUV crashes into a white car parked
So this is
down the
like
road.
claiming you
A
shouldn't draw a gun on the guy that shot you because the bullet only
The federal
grazed
agents
you.
on scene do not appear
That
to rush
is just
to provide
nonsense.
emergency medical care.
Right? You
Eventually,
shouldn't
the
be
agent
prepared
shot
for
the
getting
motorist and
unlucky
purchased
because you got lucky.
Seconds later, he turns back around.
Arguing
Right,
tells
that's
his colleagues
so
about
naive.
whether
what
the
went
officer was
It's
inches
just
away
childish.
from the path of the vehicle,
Semantics
but
are
the
everything.
argument only exists if the threat was immediate. Deadly force is justified to stop unavoidable harm, not to win a moment of fear. She did not deserve to die.
Now I know for a fact since
You should
that's
absolutely
what the overall narrative is,
assume the worst
right?
if you're trying
If
to
we had to
be
go back and
effective
see
at
all
doing
videos
the
that
thing
we
you
watched in
want
the
to do.
past, and there's
You shouldn't always do that, not on the things
We've
that don't
seen-
matter, but on the thing that is literally your job, absolutely. You should always assume the worst.
car shootings. I
Shut, if you
know for a
invest, or let's say you invest, you always assume things that go really, really bad, so you diversify, right? So if one thing goes bad, the other can still go right, and you have some leeway, like some net to go back on, dude. If you just assume things go, there's a gambler mindset. That's gambling. You just gamble everything. I know, no. You don't do this for everything because you can't do everything, right? But you do this for the things that really matter. And this guy's an agent. Of course, he's gonna do this for this.
fact. You're in the chat saying, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But you take the components and you put ice there, and now suddenly,
If it comes to your own safety,
like, dude,
you don't.
like, this
you're
the-
not gonna
this is just
be naive.
performative.
It's not worth
bullshit
it.
101. Just say it.
Shame!
Just say it.
You shot someone! You shot someone!
Agents block several bystanders who attempt to provide medical care, including one who
But it's
identifies
performative because it means that a similar, almost one-to-one scenario happens over and over again, and you're always okay with it. But you replace a component with, or instead of police, it's ICE. Instead of normal a guy, it's mother of children, and now it's whoa. This is wrong. This is wrong. The other guy says it's wrong. Oh, mainstream says it's wrong. Everybody on the media says it's wrong. This is wrong, guys. This is wrong. And then now what? That's the base of that. That's performative. It means that you're just performing.
True.
You're just doing. You're playing the parts.
himself as a physician.
I go check a pulse.
No, back up now.
I'm a physician.
I don't care. Understand.
At the same time, several agents, including the agent who opened fire, get in their vehicles and drive off,
I mean, this is
apparently
god-awful.
altering the active crime scene.
The reason they get the people out is because
well, I mean,
you can't expect these people not to lie. Even if he's right, you can't do this on your own. You need a team of people to help this lady. He's just going to slow things down. Right? Even and only if he is telling the truth.
No, I agree with you.
Right? Only if.
Well, I mean, I agree.
They need to live by
But on a minor thing, that you can definitely let them in. If someone has a little accident or something. But
like I said, I mean, I agree.
not in a fucking gunfight. The danger could still be lurking.
I know what you think, that to have a
You just don't let civilians in. It's
You
just
also
not
said
what you
it
do.
was based when someone ran over protesters with his car. So would it be justified for them to shoot the protesters as well?
We already did this argument an hour ago, and I crushed it in
Please
the middle.
move on. You were stun locked since 3 hours. Do some runs, paceman.
Brother, I already it is not the same. Some body of the law, some fucking you know for a fact authority is giving you an order, right? And you decide to do this shit. I mean, you are not going to fucking compare this to fucking multiple protesters or whatever dumb fucks are fucking threatening some civilian in your car trying to make it home. It is not the same. It is not the same. You thinking it's the same is ridiculous. If you put yourself in those positions, you would act in all the ways in these plays out. You would ram your car in if you were if people were overrunning your car and there were civilians, and if there was law enforcement, you would stop. These are both equally
Sure,
right.
on
Yes.
paper, ICE are likely not in the wrong, But the issue is that ICE should never have let things get to this point, and the situation is all round a tragedy which you barely admit and instead repeatedly blame a dead civilian. Who are you fighting here?
When did I blame them? What are you talking about? It's an all tragedy. I already said this. I agreed. This is a lose-lose. This is like a bullshit where like it's cops do wrong shit that normally wouldn't happen, or cops, whatever. I'm sorry, I was using that terminology.
This is a classic
and the other
case
person
of a nice
reacts in an incredibly irresponsible, high-risk manner, and you would. I know for a fact that you would never do that. I know for 100%. If you were that person in that car, you would never, ever, ever put the gas, because you know exactly what would happen. I know for a fact, if you were in that car, one, you would never step on the gas. And two, you know for a fact, 99.9% out of 100, you get shot.
If you have any
and
just intuitive sense
and
of
try to push this shit where, oh my
safety
God,
for
Pikachu
people
face.
around you and how
That's
things
crazy.
work, like
Just
physically work, and you're not a toddler, you don't have the dexterity of a 5-year-old. You don't drive away when there's people hanging onto your car. You don't drive away when there's people in front of your car directly. Don't gas. You really don't fucking full plan gas on it, dude. That's not that, dude. Like, that's not how it works. You don't do that.
Stop right there.
No, nobody with a brain does that.
Okay, genuinely. So,
that isn't
law enforcement
evil.
is in front of your car. Gun drawn at you. So that should ring a bell. Maybe it doesn't. Rings a bell. And they say, stop right there. Get out of the vehicle. And you know it's law enforcement, right?
If officers can shoot when a vehicle is disengaging, then that sets a dangerous standard, and I don't want to live here anymore.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh my fucking God. And then you're gonna try to do the bullshit. Oh no, I can't. That's insane. I mean, we already reported that earlier. The law doesn't agree with you. One, I mean, it just doesn't. The law doesn't agree with you. Flat out. I don't know what else. Next. Oh, man. I can't call this name. I know that is a completely new video or what?
You have lost the plot and are out of touch. 2018's XQc would smack the shit out of you -5.
Okay, sir. Okay, you know what? We'll make it about money. Let's say you have $1 left, right? And you have to make a bet, and if you lose your bet, you die. So you have the last bet, right? You have 100 scenarios in front of you. It's the exact pretty much scenario, and you replace some components, right? Where somebody with law enforcement is in front of a car, right? Right? And you have to make a bet, right? Guns drawn, does this person get shot if they put the gas pedal all the way? Do they get shot or not, right? Let's say it was all you have to do, right?
No shot. We are relating this to Gambwaren.
51%. 51% of the time. Let's just say. We'll make it easy. 51%, right? If 51 gets shot or not, what would you bet on it? What would you put money on? You have one last dollar. It's like a deal with the devil. What do you put your money on it? Getting shot or not get shot? Genuinely. Just say how it is. Say how it is. Say how it is. You get shot. You absolutely get shot. It is outrageous you think that you wouldn't get shot. It's performative. I know you don't believe that. I know for a fact. Why would you ever subject yourself to that? Why would you ever...
But are you a lawyer? Are you in a court? Why the need to break things down in such a apathetic way? Can't you just empathize with how bad the situation is?
I did that earlier. I offered a nuanced take that most people are like super extreme about it. I offered a nuanced take. And I know some guys are going to do Tennessee v. Gardner bullshit case law from the fucking 1930 or some shit like that. And they'll go, oh, maybe they told me to do that. Now it's a felon. It's a fleeing felon, blah, blah. And they're trying to argue this shit, and they're going to do this whole charade. I'm not even doing that. I'm actually being reasonable with this. I'm being chill. Like, holy fuck. All right. What else? It's one-way combo. Like I said, any of those guys that are like
Why did the officer
dipshit
fire
performative
2 additional
Andes.
shots at her when she was driving away from him and he was completely out of the way of the car?
Once
the slow motion
once
video.
they had
He
made the
continues
call to
even
shoot,
after being out
it's
of
shoot
danger.
to eliminate the threat.
Justifying murder is so bad.
Yo, once the decision has been made to shoot, they shoot until the
Now
threat
there's
is
the same
eliminated.
energy for condemning
And the
the ICE
fucking
agent who
story.
committed
What the
needless
fuck
murder.
are we talking about, man?
Six buddy.
What the
There's
fuck?
no world where that
If the call
warranted
is,
lethal force. Genuine
let's say
question,
it's wrong.
Would you carry the
Even
same energy if
the
that was
call
your
is
mom in
made,
the car?
okay, they're gonna shoot there, right? Then they would keep shooting. That would absolutely make sense. You think that fucking cops stop shooting? I know you haven't watched a lot of film. Fucking cops swap shit, right? When did they ever stop shooting? They never stop. Bro, we saw just 2 months ago we saw a guy rob a store, and he gets a full mag dumped. Guy reloads and shoots another mag. What about it? What about if he thinks it's still a threat? It's still a threat. What about it?
Shush, bro.
That's insane. You think
Listen to my
that's
day.
invalid?
Enjoy the rising price of life you can't afford. Plus, Ludwig is going to beat your
True,
MC
chat.
record.
Oh my god, bro.
You don't just people that steal things at malls. They're probably tweakers. They're all
didn't wonder
meth.
what
Just
kind of
meth
argument
tank
that's
everything and you
about
just
it.
stand up.
There is no shot that he
Yeah,
tried.
I remember. I
navigate
still
around.
remember this.
Like, I would
Dude,
crush that
this-
fool in the
this,
bed about this. I would crush him.
Chat. This guy got shot in the kneecap, point blank, with a shotgun, and he was tweaking on meth, right? He threatened people with a knife in like Walmart, I think it was, or Target. He tried to stand up and he scratched his knee. It was completely busted open, right? His leg was hanging on a thread. He tried to scratch it like he had an itch or something, like he couldn't get up. When he physically couldn't even move his leg anymore. I mean, that's just that's what meth does, man.
I would crush him.
It's fucking crazy.
Shooting, saying the car was
My
on,
juicer
so they
learned
clearly
the
want to
word
run us over.
performative and he just won't let IT go LOL.
There are so many people filming all around ICE agents, and this is precisely the reason why they should keep doing that, for the record.
Born to watch MC runs, forced to be illiterate about police videos for 2 hours.
Hold on. That is the reason why he can't get away with what he did here.
Yo, I watch a cop slap and chat knows. I will literally go to the fucking to the Google, the Grok, the whatever the fuck you think, and I always try to understand more about the situation, how that plays legally. More can they do better? I try to understand every time when something is left to interpretation. It's why, bro. We spent fucking I don't even know fucking overall 8 hours total about the boiling pot of water shooting shit, and a lot of times it's nuanced. It's hard. It's complicated. It's hard to understand. There's a lot of components. There's a lot behind it, and it's hard to understand. To think that you know all of it because you saw 8 seconds of footage on fucking New York Post is diabolical. Genuinely, that's crazy.
So many different people
That's
filming.
crazy.
And permanently from the hard drive. Just one officer, bro. Here that people have towards holding them to account with.
I don't. What's the actual take about it? Give me the actual take.
The silver lining here. The silver lining here, okay, is that this person at least recognizes that he can't say that he's happy that ICE, killed a domestic terrorist. He knows that he can't get away with saying that, so he's trying to retreat to a more reasonable, more moderate position of like, well, both parties were in the wrong.
What? Well, I want to know.
A guy who recognizes that today may recognize that.
Timu Destiny. Like I said, because if I'm wrong about something, I will 100% go and say, you know what? You're actually right about this. Why would I care that my take is wrong? I don't get it. Why would I care? What do I lose? I'm wrong all the time. A lot of times I'm wrong about something. Okay, I'm wrong about this. And what about it? What would I care?
This was a completely unacceptable
He's
tomorrow.
right.
So I'll take it. Decade,
I mean, the job is just projecting. They're
lose
jealous
my
and they're
friends
projecting.
online. I won't lose
Typical
my shared purpose online.
cluster beer.
What is that?
Tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I spent a lot of time on this, and that's one of those like really fucking. I watched this already. Bro, this video we spent 8 hours total on this shit. It's complicated. There's a lot to it. even there I had a take that I end up being wrong about initially. And I was, oh, you know what, dude? I see this differently now. Like, holy fuck. The problem is that those kids, they end up being political. And I think that's a problem. I genuinely think that sometimes the law should be completely parallel to the fucking media and shit. What? Yeah, my logs. I mean, I saw my logs. What about it? I'm arguing with chat. What about it? Is nothing crazy in there? What was on there that's interesting?
Hated the police. Sorry, okay. What was I arguing with Ricada about before? It's so crazy. All of these people who hated cops, hated the police, loved their First Amendment rights, thought that the government was too strong. They're such cocksucks for everything having to do with this administration. First, whether she's trying to run over the officer or not isn't relevant to the analysis. Second, even if she is running away, she's fleeing at high speed in a community and becomes a danger to the community. I didn't know you could get assassinated for speeding. Are there signs in Minnesota that say that? Cops might snipe? Is that a thing in Minnesota? It might be. I've only been in Minneapolis. I didn't know you could get assassinated for speeding. Are there signs in Minnesota that say that? Cops might snipe? Is that a thing in Minnesota? It might be. I've only been to Minneapolis a couple times. I don't remember seeing those signs there. Maybe it is.
I mean, I've heard a lot of the Disney good takes and bad takes. Listen, I don't even know what he's.
Back to the analysis. Is the officer
on his head about this one?
Of serious bodily harm? You can't put yourself in the way of serious bodily harm and then use that as a justification for self-defense. That's not that legally. That doesn't even work. It's a Honda Pilot.
Why is the quality so low?
On a wet street. How fast is she going? Is this 4D Ferrari? What the fuck is happening out here? Sorry. Okay. People will tell you, the same people will tell you Ashley Babbitt climbing through a window towards politicians at the front of an angry mob that's chanting about hanging the vice president, that she was innocently killed or she died an innocent person. Meanwhile, this woman needed to be taken out.
All right.
But what is this? It's a lot worse.
I think he's wrong. I think he's just wrong.
Woke up to intellectual. These guys are actually cultivating is basically if a fucking cop with a weapon is around your car at any moment, they can just shoot and kill you, and then it's totally appropriate. Especially considering that we figured out that this.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're in your car and there's cops around,
dude, he's graying.
What? And then are you just in your car? Is this a
the sun's graying, dude.
That you're in your car?
So
is
old.
Is this a fair? No, it's not.
So
why
old.
do you always have to change the scenario and tweak a little bit? Why can't you just? That's what I'm doing today. I'm at least going to what is actually happening, so that I don't get squeezed in some argument. Is this accurate? No, it's not. It's not accurate. This is not what happened.
This guy has done this exact same thing in the past as well. They walk up to a car. Not from the side as they're supposed to, because the law enforcement officer manual dictates that they're not supposed to walk.
Bro, the person floored it.
Walk up to a car directly, and they're never supposed to shoot at a fucking car, because obviously, if you shoot at a car, that car can turn into that car can turn into a deadly weapon. If you kill the driver,
it can turn. It is de facto a deadly weapon. People get charged with assault with a deadly when they use their cars all the time.
Okay, so it's
the time.
So unimaginably, it is so utterly fucking ridiculous. Okay, and yes, Washington Post went frame by frame and found out that shot one was fired while both of this guy's fucking feet were firmly on the side of the car. Shot two was fired from from behind the fucking steering wheel at that point with the open window, and so was shot.
Can we show the frame now where the cop is at and when the gas is pressed? How about that frame? Is there anybody that's gonna show the frame at which the gas pedal is pressed all the way to the end and where the officer is at that time? Because that's also a very important frame. Why is Chesney question mark to everything, man? Like, it's not because it's a question mark to you that it makes you right. I brought a fair point. I asked for a fair thing, and you won't even entertain it. I said, what is the frame? Where is the police?
You know why he's right? It's because when you have a situation where there's physical escalation that leads to murder. You start from the moment the escalation starts and the physical escalation starts with the guy trying to open up the car, the guy opening the door, the guy that's like in the middle, like the one you see well on shot 2, that guy. Then she starts pressing the gas, right? She starts reversing and turning her car, and then she escalates again and starts gassing forward, right? You need to it's just so clear. It's so clear. This is why I need to listen to what they're saying, because I want to know why the guy was trying to open up the car.
Is floored in.
Why is he trying to open the car? I don't get the situation
yet. I think we need that from 2. Both are needed.
3, like far after the car had actually passed them. This person didn't make a split-second decision in the way that they're presenting it. He had a fucking phone camera in his hand, okay? I need you to understand. He did not fear for his life. In a lot of those instances, a lot of those statements are obviously going to factor into the court case, if there is even...
The guy that wasn't in front of the car.
Another good example. We saw some guy,
was the other guy
that's in the apartment, and he has a fake gun, some BB gun or whatever, right? Draws his gun at the police, gets shot, right?
No.
Yeah, you could say, oh, but dude, but what about the frame? Well, actually, okay, question mark. I'm done. Question mark everything.
I mean, court case at all. Because the reality of the matter is, he came in, he had a phone camera in his one hand, he circled around the car, came to the other side of the car, pulled out his gun with his phone in his other hand, pulled out his gun. Car passes him by. He shoots from the side of the windshield, as you saw, okay, from the front of the windshield, but literally from the side of the car. And then shot 2 and shot 3 are directly fired after the car has passed them, long after the car has passed them, not only putting others in jeopardy, not only assassinating this person, executing this person in broad daylight, but then also putting other people's lives in jeopardy in a fucking area that he wasn't even supposed to be in to begin with. There was no reason for ICE to be there. There was no reason for ICE to try and like aggressively posture towards this person who was waving them away, waving them off. It was cold-blooded, state-sanctioned murder, and anyone that tries to fucking defend this cold-blooded, state-sanctioned murder is a...
So the car that's in front of this car, is it an ICE car? The car that's in front, is that the car that was stuck in snow that was trying to get out of the snow? Or was that another protest car? The car that was in front of this one. There's another car that the cops are obviously trying to get to because they're trying to go forward. Is it an ICE car?
I think ICE.
It's an ICE car. Okay. They're clearly blocking the road. What because they wave it? Bro, they're not doing that. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Delusional fucking bootlicker, a delusional loser who is actively trying to cope with the trauma of recognizing that this state is going to do unlimited violence, and you either actually push back against that unlimited violence and you say enough is enough, we have to stop this, or you just let it happen and hope that it never happens to you. And unfortunately for many of us, especially in the crowded field of entitled, spoiled, neurodivergent Twitch streamers, there are going to be plenty of unimaginably privileged Twitch streamers that have millions and millions of dollars.
Dude, it's insane that he's replacing his dialogue.
That's a non-argument.
Neurodivergent when he just wants to say retard. Like I tried and genuinely have stopped using the word retard. I've stopped saying that because I genuinely think that some people that might watch might actually get hurt by the negative way in which I use that word, right? But it clearly means retard. That's exactly what he means by that word. He means that negative connotation part of the word. That's how he means it. Why does he just say it then? Like that would be the same as when people call when people say, "Oh, dude, these are engineers and doctors," when clearly talking about immigrants or whatever, which I think is god awful. It's like dog whistling. It's the same thing. You're just replacing it with another word, but we know what you mean. Just say it.
That never
you want to say retard Twitch streamer, then just say, man,
like leave their homes that will turn around and act like this is actually totally normal. Just remember that. And before people say says you, I do put my fucking body out there, and I do actually put my money where my fucking mouth is. These guys do not. They recognize their position in society, and they keep telling their audience, who could very well be the next victim of state violence, that the state violence is correct no matter what, no matter who, no matter how.
Dude, I don't go to fucking local protests and block the cars, man. Like, I'm not scared of fucking getting shot by some fucking item, because I don't go to the fucking ICE raids and block the cars, man. I'm not scared of it because I don't do that shit, man.
Enough is
God,
enough.
how is ours that understand?
Okay? Enough is fucking enough.
Oh my god, bro, that's crazy.
So if you're wondering where a lot of these people are coming from in your day-to-day, where your coworkers are getting these like ridiculous ideas.
How much cop slap does he watch generally? How many times has he seen this scenario and how that could play out? How many alterations of that scenario has he seen? Generally, none, zero.
Yeah.
He just takes whatever the fuck Twitter says that day. Genuinely zero.
That's what I'm saying, Charles. The legacy speaks for itself.
Video that you
You
did,
can't just.
but then they came to
You
a
can say
very
things when you want. You can
different
form it.
conclusion. Some of
You
them
can say,
already
you
have
can
the
try
American surf mindset. They're
try to
already
convince people
servile.
to
They're
your
ready to look
side.
the boot. They're automatic down on
The
reflect.
legacy speaks for itself.
There's a reason for
Just
this.
the history is louder than words. It's what it is. You can't beat the legacy. There's no way. You can't.
Clearly wasn't. And
even if you even get some points now,
want
those
to
points are
believe
going to fade,
the
and they're going to
state
fade
is still
fast
working. The state
because
is
the legacy
actually,
sticks around now.
Not completely crippled. Okay, that there is probably a good reason for this. They don't want to snap out of this fucking senseless.
You say you're wrong many times. I'm wrong a lot of times. Yeah, I'm sure I'm wrong in some capacity, in some nuance here or there, some wording. I mean, you can find wrong everywhere, man. I'm not scared of being wrong. What would I be scared about being wrong? I think I have a pretty good. I have a pretty good sense about this. I'm willing to be wrong.
Ridiculous reality that they've built around themselves. That, like, you know, Trump maybe isn't doing everything right, or maybe Trump isn't actually clearly putting your best interest and the interests of like all.
I'll debate him. Yep. Look, I will debate you on this.
Do it then. Do it then.
What?
What time is
I
it?
sent him a DM. Well, you can block me now if you want to, but I still have him friended on Discord.
Really?
He received the message that says, I'll debate you. So, he doesn't do it. It's okay. No problem. But here it comes. Here comes the... Yo, dude. I looked at it. I looked at his stats last analysis. Down 17% from 2000 and whatever. Guys, I can't debate this guy. I can't debate him, guys. It's unproductive. This guy's a MAGA Andy. I can't do it. But I'll debate the Roach Lord, though. I'll debate the Roach Lord, guys. Hold on, let me check. Asmongold plus 34% since 2019. What? This guy's rolling. Well, debate me. Debate the Roach. Like, holy shit. I mean, you're not getting mad at my mom about this. Like, you just won't. I'm not choosing to do this on easy mode. I would debate Destiny. I wouldn't even call it a debate. I never debate Destiny. I'd rather talk Destiny than to debate him. Because debating is insane. Like him. If he generally presents it, but I know for a fact Hassan will not present his information about in some. What is he calling it? No, it's not. Why are you showing me, man? Because Destiny can do both. Destiny can argue in a way that he doesn't, not in a way that you'll be like doesn't want to lose, whatever. He'll entertain it, but.
Did I love that clip? 57%.
Watch live.
Such a good clip.
A woman that was murdered that the government is actually justifying. The reason why I want to talk to Asmongold is not because of content, you fucking morons. The reason I want to talk to Asmongold is because he is doing propaganda to an actual fucking audience of right-wingers.
Oh, okay.
xQc can't even get his own fucking juicers to agree with him.
But yeah.
So?
Wait. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, because they're all stupid and brain
Both are
rotted.
wrong?
That's
Are you
all
scared
because
he's
all
gonna
the juices
destroy,
are fucking
you and
stupid.
the worm? Yes, exactly.
They're
That's what I'm
dumb.
afraid
They're
of.
brain rotted. They're in the chat. They're in Twitch chat.
Get his licks
It's
in.
already
Become
enough
like
proof.
established fucking right-wing propagandas in the same
No,
fucking weight
no
as Asmongold
sane,
for me to actually
sane,
take him
mentally
seriously.
sound
Okay?
person would ever
I have
chat
to-
in
I
Twitch
have to
chat.
say- I have to be-
Otherwise, it's just for the ha-has and the laughs.
Bro, imagine thinking that I'm a bad faith actor and it's some way to like get a sneaky diss in. When I don't give a fuck about being debated. We just discuss the topic. I don't give a fuck.
When you look at all angles,
If he wants to do the whole thing where he looks good, guys, this is already a win from in the public. The public thinks that whatever his opinion is public opinion, right? He already wins. Optics are I already lost the optics game. I cannot win the optics game. I would get mogged in optics. How could I win optics? Not possible. I'm not gonna change the world's idea, but like actually arguing important points head on is also important. But he won't do that.
When he's like running around.
He does the same thing as Asmon. He does the same thing where the important facts that can be discussed, he will not discuss with anybody. He won't do it.
How about that?
He does the same bricked mindset for the left that Asmon does for the right.
For fucking years and years over gambling, over all this shit, and he just basically spent the rest of the time.
Gambling, I said it. I don't care about gambling. I said I don't care. You view it as this, I view it as that. That's crazy. Gambling? What was I supposed to do? Oh no, Hassan, I understand that it's bad. I will now stop it. Bro, I say I don't agree with you. End of story. What does it do about gambling?
Dude, yes. When you
I think Zen is terrible for you, and it rots your brain, and it kills people. And I think Zen is fucking terrible for the youth, and he does Zen. Am I gonna go, oh guys, I can't speak with Hassan these days because I spoke to him about Zen. I spoke to him about Zen and snus and fucking and nicotine, and this is insane. Fucking like really, dude? What a dumbass take. What a cop out ending.
He's
That's
right,
insane.
Justin.
He shot her from. You understand
We
that,
just
right?
disagree.
This is the angle that he shot her from. His fucking toes are literally outside of the fucking outside of the range of motion of the wheels.
But that's after he got
was
hit.
dead on in front of her. It would
That's
still-
after he got hit with the car, man. I mean, dude, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. It's the same thing over and over again. It's unbearable. Okay? See you, man. Have a nice day.